y'all, it's Daejionne and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a life update just because I know I have not been on my channel. I haven't posted anything, and if I'm being honest, I haven't really vlogged in a long time either. So I'm making this video because I really wanted to explain some things as well as keeping y'all updated on what has taken course over the last month and a half to 2 months, because ever since September a lot of things have just been really different. So with that kind of contributed to me not posting on my channel. I did move from my student apartment that I had for the last 5 years. I moved there when I first went to school, which was in 2019, and I've just kept the room since then. But I just feel like with everything, you kind of, you know, have your season where you feel that you've grown out of a space, and it doesn't really make sense to stay somewhere if you feel like you have outgrown it. And that's just what happened to me. It wasn't anything, you know, with my roommates or anything like that. I've had really great roommates since I went to school. I was just kind of tired of living in the same space and felt like I kind of had outgrown the place. And I know even before I decided to move, moving had been something that I had already been thinking about. So when it came around this time and it was just on my mind heavy, I decided, you know what, I've enjoyed my time there. Let me let somebody else have that room, because I know how it can be trying to find student house. Let me let somebody else have this room who's going to be able to use it and have great experiences there. So I did end up moving in October, and I decided to move back home. Currently headed to my apartment to be moving out. I've lived here for 5 years and I just have outgrown this space. And I'm just keeping this for keepsake, just for myself. If it ends up on my TikTok or on any form of social media, then it ends up there. But these are like the first steps to a process I've been in and out of, with trying to decide what I was gonna do multiple times, and especially within the past month. I've been battling with, well, what am I gonna keep it, am I not? But I've already found somebody to take over the room, so now it's like a little too late for me to go back. So yeah, today is the first day of me getting all my belongings and leaving from this place that I've called my own since I was 18 years old. So I already done cried. I don't want to cry anymore. I'm just very bittersweet about it, because I know better is gonna come out of this situation. And it's okay that I've outgrown this apartment. It's okay. A little bit before I moved, I had gotten into a creator's block because I had an SD card, ended up losing the SD card when I went to my high school's homecoming game. We went to the game, and I guess, you know, as we were walking in, my camera case was slightly open, and once we got in the stands, I noticed that my bag was open and I could not find my SD card. Tried to go look for it, couldn't find it, so feeling like I lost a lot of footage. That really did bother me a little bit. I had that SD card from August to September, from April to September, so there was a lot of stuff on it. Now granted, I do have an external hard drive that I do have a majority of the files that were on there, but there are some things on there that I wish that I had. It did kind of put me in a rut, but I still, like, I didn't let it bother me too much because I was still trying to vlog here and there off of my phone, and then, you know, like trying to get back into the swing of it once I bought a new SD card. But then when it came to doing the editing, I just kind of felt stuck, and maybe that might have been because this semester I've had a lot of classes. I've had a lot of class work, like writing a lot of papers, so maybe that's what it was. We'll get into school in just a minute, but that's that. Losing that SD card was for the best because I had to improvise on using the storage on my phone, as well as just buying a new SD card and kind of starting fresh, which has prompted me to want to pick up my camera a little bit more. I'm currently a senior at Kennesaw State. This semester was one of my heaviest course loads that I've done. Since I plan to graduate in the springtime, I had to take 2 classes. Well, I had to take 1 extra class just so that I could fulfill all the requirements that I need before next semester, because I know if I would have took 5 classes for my last semester, there would have been a lot on me, just because I'm going to be taking a lot of my final major requirement classes and little upper division classes. So I decided to take my heaviest semester during the fall, just because if you're a college student, you know that fall semester and spring semester are 2 completely different things, 2 different completely levels of difficulty. My grades are good for the most part. I think I am going to end the semester with a 4.0, just because all of my classes have been really easy. All the assignments I've gotten really good grades on, so I do think that I'm gonna end the semester really good. As far as my classes that I am taking at the moment, I'm taking a hip-hop class, an African history class, a film class. I took a African American studies class, and I'm also taking a leadership class. Now, the African American studies and the leadership classes, each of those were 7 weeks. So the African studies class was from August to October, and then the leadership class is from October to December. So literally I only had 1 week in between those classes where I didn't have a class at all. And I will say that taking the 7-week classes is very fast paced, and both of them are online, so that has been something to kind of, you know, get used to and really make sure that I stay on top of. Now, ever since I got to college, I have taken online classes, so it's nothing new for me, but just having the pressure of having to do 2 weeks of work in 1 week, it can get a little frustrating and it can get a little tedious. Those 2 classes have been very time consuming. All my other ones are kind of easy going, but again, like, that's just because those classes are full semester length classes, and the 2 online classes that I've enrolled in were 7 weeks long. So you got to put a little more effort, but I will say that this school year is going really good. As far as everything regarding like my grades and how I'm liking my classes, everything is on the up and up. I really am enjoying my classes, especially my hip-hop class. I love going to that class. I really look forward to that class because every time we go in there, we're talking about something new, and I've definitely learned a lot more than what I anticipated to learn at the beginning of the semester. But that's pretty much where I'm at as far as school. Earlier this year, for the longest, I was like, I'm going to see Drake. Finally got the ticket. So when I say I had the best time in that concert, it was so much fun. vibe was 10 out of 10. It was just so cool. And then also, y'all, okay, so at the concert we sat in, I don't even know what the number was, one something, like we were in the 100s. And based off where we were walking to our seats, it was kind of more of like a closed off area, and we sat in our seats. And after a while, people in our section were saying they think Drake was gonna come out of our section. And me and my cousin, we were like, it'll be crazy if he does come out of our section. But like after that, everybody in our section and like around kind of was paying attention to the people who worked for the arena, and you could see that like the personnel was just increasing and increasing and increasing. And it was just like, okay, if he doesn't come off from right here, that's gonna be really crazy, because there is not the same amount of people just lined up and guarding the areas and like the stairs anywhere else in the stadium or anywhere else close to us. So anywhere else close to us. And also the security guards keep coming up and down, and it's just more and more. So like, what's going on? I want to say probably like 10 minutes, probably longer, maybe 10, 15, I don't know how long. Drake comes down our aisle. Aubrey, 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 Aubrey. Y'all, that was so crazy, because it was like, I didn't think that. I wasn't thinking, you know, Drake is gonna come down our section. He's gonna go to the stage that way. Like, even though I seen videos on TikTok during the summertime of other people showing, you know, Drake giving them high fives coming down the steps or whatever, never did I think it was gonna be ours. But it was such a cool experience. I had a really good time at that concert. I don't know, it's just something about being somewhere and people love songs just as much as you do, and like the whole stadium is singing the same thing, and you just, I don't know, it just feels so good. I started to tweak my workout split, which I would do cardio as part of my weekly split, but I started to take step classes. For the longest, I've wanted to take a get down, stay down step class. September, I went to the class with my cousin for the first time, and I've been doing step classes ever since then. Y'all, I just really have been enjoying myself. I do want to get a step board soon so that I can really do the routines full out at home. Like, what I do now is kind of just more like line dancing, and it's just become something that I don't see me taking out of my fitness routine anytime soon. Knowing that I can do the step aerobics class, and it's gonna be a new song, it's gonna be a new routine, and just a good time every week, I really look forward to that. So that's been something new that I've been doing. Just turned 23. For my birthday, I decided to take a breast cancer awareness fitness class that was sponsored by Women's Best. Everybody received a pink sports bra and leggings set. So there was a stretch class, there was a bar, body pop bar class, and then there also was the On My Glutes class. As always, I had a really good time going there and just, you know, moving my body and being in a space with other women, spreading awareness for breast cancer and just women's health in general. Also, for my actual birthday, which was on a Monday, I had class. And I did a few little birthday pickups from Ulta, and then the next day I went to go eat with my family. So now let's talk about the last topic. As y'all know, when it comes to December on YouTube, that's the time for a Vlogmas. So you know, you're gonna be seeing everybody posting videos every single day, participating in Vlogmas, just making content, just something good to watch to keep you in the spirit for the holidays. And this year I've decided to go full force and do Vlogmas. I am going to be doing it every single day. I initially thought about doing it in the format of weekly vlogs, but I decided to go every single day just because I feel like it'll be a lot more fun and a little bit less time consuming as well, because filming and editing vlogs and making sure they're like 45 minutes or whatever to capture the whole week can be a lot. And I honestly just want to do Vlogmas for the fun of it, as well as being able to look back on the memories that I create during Vlogmas, so that I can go back and look over the years and see what I was doing at certain points in my life, and really getting into the groove and making sure that I stay consistent with my channel. So doing it every single day, making sure I have a video uploaded every single day, and editing every day, and just staying consistent. I feel like that will develop into a good habit for me, because that has been something I struggled with the whole time that I've been on YouTube. I started YouTube when I was in 8th grade, so I was 13 or 14, and just for the most part I would post some videos, be inconsistent, come back, post a video, be inconsistent again. Mainly those breaks back then were just because I was really focused on school and my extracurriculars, and didn't really have a lot of free time for YouTube, but I also wanted to do YouTube still. So that's why, like, it's not like I just never stopped. But I feel like me doing Vlogmas and just going through the process of filming all the time and editing every single day and making sure I have a video uploaded, that will help me develop the habit of being consistent on my YouTube channel. Some of my stuff is going to be a little pre-recorded because I am finishing my semester, but I cannot wait for Vlogmas. I'm so excited. I did a photo shoot, and I also made my Vlogmas intro. I'm super excited about it. I'm just so excited to share that with y'all and just to participate in Vlogmas. That is all that I have today for this life update. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that what I got across today kind of filled in those gaps as to where I've been and what I've been doing while I've been gone. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. And as I always say, I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.